LLC's Crystal Edge Technology screens, and what we like to call a platform we do from time to time on a YouTube channel called Cardboard PC Kingdom. Bum. Anyway, so check that out. So that's the bar system light I put in. I gotta rearrange those lights so they stay flat to the floor over there. That's the bar system light system that I put in on top of our 104-inch 235.1 screen. Now, the reason why you're seeing that sheet of cardboard there, because I'm actually going to build a little lip around the entertainment center, actually to stand on top of it, because I want to put a thunder system around it, like a lightning system. So I already ordered the LED lights to get that party started. So this right here is using our new gunmetal technology. This is the darkest gunmetal that we have ever developed. And if you watch the paint down demonstration, should I put those links in the videos? I gotta check that if I did. That's the product right there. Get that in shot. That's the product right there. Those are the labels. And this product is called our FLE Ultra Black Superior Gunmetal CINEMAX. Now, I know we've got people out there who tried to copy our products, say they can do the same thing themselves. But again, as I explained before, don't do that. And the reason why, you embarrass yourself on YouTube. The reason why you embarrass yourself on YouTube, because people watch your demonstrations and they really think they know the technology, and then we come out here and do something like this. Yeah. That's why we kind of hold back on some of the stuff we show off in demonstrations, because we know people are going to automatically try to say they're us, and then we come do this. And then they're sitting there scratching their head like, where the freak this come from? I didn't know this screen had this capability. Hell yeah, they have a heck of a lot of capabilities attached to them. We just don't show everything because we know we got people out there who do dumb stuff. So the Halo system, we started that. We started the Halo system. I can go back and show you roughly 10 years back. We'll actually take the bar light to a screen 10 years ago. So we've been doing this for years. Same thing like the black versus black test, all that stuff. We started that. The bed sheets test, we started doing those right there. But you know how it goes. And then people will come and say, hey, we could do the same thing. And we look at their demonstration and go, why are your lights off? Because, you know, this is an ambient light rejection demonstration. That's what they're for. That's why they put the lights on them like that, to show the screens can absorb. It doesn't work if you're doing an ambient light rejection demonstration and your environment lights are off. It's just be on. And meters are supposed to be present. Where the frick is the meter at? Where's that meter, pumpkin meter, had a wife and couldn't keep her? You think, because I got to do this demonstration, I don't have it up front, right? Had a chance to organize under the cabinet. So we already know from the door, I'm going to put it out there, the feathers are ruffled. They're ruffled really, really hard. Because we got the emails today. Man, I think I got called just about every name in the book. But when I get that, I automatically know from the door that we ruffle those feathers. Big companies don't do that. It's more of the ones who can't back it up, they do it. The big companies will send us emails. They'll explain, maybe they'll call my phone, and see if we want to basically partner up, or if they can buy us out. That's how they react, always. Other than that, all that other nonsense, the kiddie stuff, that's just people can't back their products up. Those are the ones that cry all the time. But we're used to it. That's what we do. Man, the shifting technology, they didn't know how to handle that one. They didn't cry about those because they didn't know how to handle them. All right, let's go over here and show you our meters. Show we're in a fully lit environment with a high power bar light over the screen. So you can see meters are not registering here, again, because we have a lot of light in here. Take my hand, show you the meter is functioning correctly. We don't have a dead battery in there. Right there, move my hand away, meter dies. So, and all this lighting we have in here, on top of that, we have this high-powered bar light. So these lights are used for big fish tanks. That's why we got them. Because fish tanks are really deep. So they use these lights so you can see all that beautiful cluster at the bottom. And if the lights are powerful enough to penetrate the tank that deep, then we know they're going to be fantastic if we set them on top of our screen. So, yes, I freaking love it. Told you going to put this huge, massive bar light in. I just had to wait to take a while to put things in. So we got it in. So this is going to show up in every trade show. Everywhere we go, these bar lights are going to be attached to our screens. Because what better way to show that you have ambient light projection technology on another level than do this. Alright, so this is gunmetal technology, not the black screens. We get these mistaken for black screens all the time. I tell you, for a perfect gunmetal, it's when you get to that ultra dark. I like to do the fish tanks. Let's go over here and get something else. Where's my keyboard at? Let's go get let's see, okay. Now this is a screen paint product. It's very easy to apply. We painted this screen live on camera. One coat application, no crazy instructions. Pretty much your kids can paint the screen for you and so forth. And I'm dead serious, your kids can literally paint that screen for you. It's super easy. People make videos sound complicated when it comes to applications because they want to make the product seem like it's more than what it is. That's why it requires all these calculated, careful steps, because they want to make it sound very complicated because it's more to the product than what it is. That's why they put in complicated instructions. And the reason why I know all this, because I've been around since Goose Green. Well, actually, Goose Green was around a lot farther than me, but I've been around that era when Goose Green had all these really massive, complicated instructions. And you would see people on the former sites, all of them had these really crazy instructions because they felt that the more complicated the item was, the more advanced the screen paint product was. But no, we did the opposite. That's why you see videos showing up on my Digital One account saying something like 1 hour or less or something like that. And I know hours seems like a long time, but at that particular time when those videos were made, it took about 4 to 5 hours to install a screen, believe it or not. That's how it was. That's why the videos say 1 hour. I had somebody go back and check out one of my videos and say, well, you thought your product said something. Oh my goodness. The whole book process scares me sometimes. It really does when I tell people about this at the end of the day. Those videos are 10 years old. At that particular time, that was considered to be fast. So they're trying to bring it back and say, but you said so and so and so. Timestamp, please look at dates, please. It helps out a lot for you. I don't have to come on YouTube and embarrass you. There are dates on those things. So if I said that now, 4 hours, who the freak wants to paint a screen for 4 hours? I don't even want to paint a screen for 4 hours. Or not even an hour. I can basically come on here and do a demonstration where we can paint, dry, display, in no time at all, while some people are still painting the screen. So, FLE technology, fusion light energy. There are many who claim to have had it, and yet all their demonstrations are stuck in super dark environments. This is the part, the kicker. If your product itself can't do this, or any of the many demonstrations we've done involving ambient light rejection technology, then how are you going to say you have us? How are you going to say you have my product? You can't even work your own product that way. So how all of a sudden you're going to be to develop FLE and you can't explain exactly what gain range is? Got to back it up. Hey, chocolate biscuit. Taco just entered the room. Chocolate biscuit. Isn't it? I like the song that goes with it. Hey, Taco. Say hello. There we go. This is hello in there. He's over there at this side on this side over here. So we're going to put a thundercloud base underneath this. That's why I've got the cardboard out there to measure. And I've already ordered my lights to get that party started. So I want to see a thundercloud around the screen. So you can see the gunmetal shifting capabilities makes it darker. We absorbed a ton of light. We had the environment maxed out. We're picking up a lamp today because we need more light. This is not challenging. It's not challenging. We've done these before, so that's why it's not challenging. It's fun to look at. It really is. It's fun. It's probably the biggest bar light I've had so far, but still, we need a bigger challenge. We need to stick a lamp right in the middle of that baby. So I like to challenge my stuff. I don't like to come on camera, and I can ambient light control this environment easily. I can put a couple of little lamps back here behind me, and maybe some white lights behind the back of the screen, and I can darken the environment. I can do all that stuff. But where's the challenge in it? It's so fun. Nah, it's boring. We like to challenge ourselves. Look at the colors. You can notice no washout, no fades, no discoloration, no tanness to the surface, nothing. So if we can get a screen like this, and mind you, keep in mind the projector, they get asked this all the time. I went to a forum site and they were like, oh, your projector has got to be like high-powered machines. It's the only way you can do that. We're running a Chrissy LW400. Let's show you what we got in our menu. Now, mind you, this projector in eco mode, this projector is 4,000 lumens. But in eco mode, they're 25. And on your projectors, this is all 0, so factory settings, which is whisper. Whisper on the Chrissy's is eco mode. So that means it does 4,000 without the whisper, and with whisper, we are at 2,500 lumens. That's where we're at. And we're traveling about, this area here is about 12 feet. So 12 feet because my projector is sitting flat to the wall. So 12 feet, we're traveling through all this light, making contact with the screen. It has a bar light sitting on top of it and still able to generate with no problem. All in factory settings. And a projector that only cost me $50. So again, how in the world do I go on YouTube and I watch demonstrations on people who have projectors with $3,500, even $2,000 machines? They're ultra short throw. They're sitting right on top of the screen, no distance throw, and they're in these dark environments. How does it even work? At the end of the day, getting taken. So today, once I get my lamp in here, we're going to make it a match and better challenge. Now, we do match and better challenges for everybody. They're not done for one particular person or two. They're for everybody. And the reason why, it's like us calling out YouTube. Because, again, if we're going to have people saying, well, our products are this and that, or we could do the same thing we can do, then you could do the match and betters. Mind, there's a slew of these things. These things go back to 2019. That's how far they go back. There's something called the 1100 Lumen Challenge. It's been on Google. You can type it, Google will bring it right on up. So we go outside with 1100 Lumen Challenge, 1100 Lumen projector at 12 feet back and produce an image. It's never been met yet. So this is the challenge we have now. And the kicker about the whole thing, you have to be in commercial to do it. To show you how much light making contact with our screen. Our angle gain picking up the bar light system on top of it. The reason why I don't approve of the ultra short throws, because the ultra short throw projectors are right on top of the screen. There's no distance throw, nothing whatsoever. They're just kissing the screen. And on top of that, you have less chance of your lumen count deteriorating because of a long distance throw. Watch him mess with the cable. Watch. He's going to sit down. Are you going to stand at attention to sit down, or are you going to basically just fight the cable over there? I hope you just don't. He usually gets in front of the camera, he sits down and looks at it in the camera. Hey, chocolate biscuit. Don't call me that on camera. Hey, no one sees it. Hey, Taco. Cleaning himself right on camera. I knew you were up to something. Come on, move. I knew it. You see that little walk in front of the camera, all slow, like he's looking to get himself in some kind of mischief. You couldn't see it on camera, but he plopped right down and cleaned himself. Always up to something, you little army, little furball, you. Fun fact, Taco's actually the CEO of the company. Did you know that? Yeah, he is. Yep. Taco, I'm going to start signing your name from now on, off on everything. So there'd be, I'm dead serious. I'm not joking about that. I'm literally putting his name on everything. That's the chocolate biscuit, because you know he tastes delicious. That's going to be stuck in my head for a while. It's definitely going to be for a while. It's Saturday. I got to go see family. They're going to be plagued by this when I walk in the room, because I'm going to say it all the time. I'm just constantly can't stop saying it. Next thing you know, they'll be leaving out into my chocolate biscuit. Like, yes, it's stuck in your vocabulary now. Forever. All right, let's get some contrast levels in here. Because, again, I see this so much on YouTube. And, again, when we now talk, we're talking about everything we see. All right? So when I go on YouTube and I watch these demonstrations on people with these projectors, especially influencers, because you do this, guys, do a lot. YouTube contrast in a dark environment. Why do you do that? If I'm a customer, I'm going to have my lights on. I'm expecting for a projector to operate like an ultra short, like a TV kind of style projection setup. So you have to expect I'm going to turn my lights on. So if you're showing me contrast levels and you're in the dark with it, how does that help me? Because somebody's going to have it in a fully lit environment, in my environment. But I can say one thing, you do bring me business. Because then customers who go to different outlets and they buy a projector and they introduce them to a white screen, it says, hey, you know what? You're going to be to get all that, those beautiful images directly to your, from your, sorry, looking at this video here, I'm going to do it here. Directly to your screen with no problem whatsoever. And they get there and the screen completely washes out. It's horrible. Then they go to forum sites, because they don't know anything about us. You know, we're not well known on that level. And they go look around and they go here and there, and then they find out that maybe they have the environment's too dark. Now you just bought an ultra short throw setup. You spent a lot of money for this machine to find out that you can't even use it in the environment you're in because the screen's washing out. And somebody tells you about, what about calibrating? And you look at the process of calibrating, you go, oh heck no, I don't even want to go through that. Most people don't even want to go in the menu of their projector, let alone use calibrating software to fix color issues. And then they bump and they see Mr. Bird sitting there on a $60 projector or Ultimate GT 5500 outside at $140. Now, if we figured out how to get those projectors, and their projectors, chances are, what you have at home are far better than what we have. If we got these machines to work in here with no problem, then that means we can get it to work in your in your environment. And if you see my customers' demonstrations are better than the demonstrations you see on YouTube. I'm going to launch one of my customers' demonstrations. I'm going to put a matching better on it. Watch that demonstration sit there. I'll put a time-stamped date on it. And watch that video sit there without being touched. Nobody will match it. I'll do one today. I'll do a couple of my customers. I'll put a matching better on top of it. And I guarantee you, when I sit there and tell you that, there are no demonstrations out there doing the same thing my customers can do. So this new technology we have here, this is the new gunmetal technology. This stuff is absolutely gorgeous, as you can see. And again, you can use this in your fully lit environment. Oh, look at that right there. That is really freaking interesting. Though, the other part of me says, what the freak's in the lake? Yeah, no, I'll skip. Too dark, too murky, and I don't know what the heck is going on with that ring. Though that'd be a great scene to do Lady of the Lake. Excalibur Lady of the Lake. That'd be an amazing scenery right there. This is some amazing places, man. That would freak me out a little bit, but still, yeah, it's pretty cool. Sorry, scenery is breathtaking. I love beautiful areas. This is amazing. So we're ordering soon the 235.1 projector. And as you've seen in our demonstrations, none of our projectors cost a lot of money. As a matter of fact, I put a personal challenge on myself. I'm only allowed to buy projectors $200 and under the $200 mark. I can't buy anything $300, $400, $500. I can't spend $1,000. I can't. That's a challenge I gave myself for 1 year. And I guarantee that every projector we bring in here is going to be under $200. We already started already. Projector behind me costs $50. Projector underneath the desk over here cost me $10. Projector, which is the NEC over there, we purchased that a long time ago. It cost me $60. Old Faithful was $75. And the short throw 235.1 cost me $67. Doesn't make a difference if it has HDMI. It doesn't make a difference. We use these with no problem whatsoever, inside and outside. Let's get some contrast in there. Hold on, we got some colors popping up in here. Definitely gotta get some colors. Let's get some beautiful fruit. Oh yeah. All right, chocolate biscuit. What did you do? Sorry about that, people. Okay. Come on, Taco, really? This is not... Why you gotta rub your face on everything, Godzilla? I had a stack of boxes over there, laying up there. Of course, they're on the ground because Godzilla's got to come over there and rub his face and everything and knock stuff over. I had to go to Dunkin' Donuts to get my freaking white chocolate. I ain't got that yet. I've been just so busy. I'm just getting stuff done. The bar lights you're seeing here, we got a portable one we're designing. They will be on site with us. Definitely got to do that on site. So the reason why I like about being on site, because we're here in the office, but I do want to go to different environments. I want to see this thing everywhere. I want to be able to go to different, and that helps our portfolio. Because again, we go into different sites and stuff, and we say, hey, look, we'll go to different stores and places to show off our technology, or to have people come in from here to go and check out our technology here. We can say, hey, we've been here, we've been in that building, that building, that building, that building. That helps my company a lot. And so we can register in different environments and show that the screen activates anywhere we go. Especially with a bar light sitting at the bottom of it, and the projector costs $50 at 2,500 lumens. So if we can get this to run in a commercial environment, especially with a bar light in eco mode, we can do this in your environment very, very easily. What are we picking up today? I gotta get something today, I forgot. Oh, where's your lamp? New lamp. I'm gonna order off Amazon. If I'm with Amazon, I can get one of the big light bulbs to go with it. Over here to the screen again. Show you no washout, no fade. Should be to sit on an angle, and that image should pop up crystal clear all the way across, even with direct contact on the light. I like this environment. I love it so much because we have so much light in here, but for me it wasn't enough because I just felt like because of this area right here, this is what was bugging me. This area right here, the light's here. It does make contact with the screen, but I want light on my screen. Now with this system we have here, I can have direct light contact with the screen at all times. That's what I loved about that one house I was at, because they had the condensed lighting. And when I see where the condensed lighting was at, I was like, oh my goodness. In the back of my mind, someone said, do you challenge? Challenge accepted. Put a 235.1 in there at 178 inches. Had light directly on top of the screen. Man, that's when I have fun. This is when I really get to have fun. But in here, I love it, because you know why? So much lighting. The lighting here is so bright. Super bright. And then they have that bar light on top of it. Man, that's just so much fun. I know. I get excited when it comes to tackling our screens with ambient light. I freaking love it. I can't do the whole tippy toe thing. I can't do the ambient light controlled environment, and I can't do that, no. But what happens if I have to go commercial? Then what? I'm gonna basically dim the environment just like I have it, like in every other place? No, it ain't gonna work. We need to be able to use this everywhere we need to put it at. Just look at the colors. Nothing washes out. Nothing fades. No painstaking calibrations, no expensive projectors. Alright, let's get some of this contrast. Let's get some contrast in here. 8K Desired Nature 8K Video Demonstrations TV. For those who sit there and say at the end of the day, like, why in the world would he sit there and say all that? You have no idea how hard it is to bring up this particular demonstration. It is really hard. Because it has the name 8K in it. So the system keeps mistaking it for an assault rifle. It literally brings up demonstrations on assault because it says 8K. 8K. So that becomes a headache. Then they ask for desired nature. It literally brings up all this stuff on Alaska. So you literally have to say it frontwards and backwards and describe what you want it for, and it brings it up every time. So that's how I got to say it. If anyone watched me in demonstrations argue with this not the fire stick, but the PC over here or fire stick about it, yeah, it's something else. Ooh, let's do one of these right here. Now, for those of you asking us questions about where do we ship to, we ship anywhere in the world for free. Like literally, customers get a little shocked on that one when we tell them that we ship anywhere in the world for free. So I've shipped everywhere. I find a place that challenge us, and we can't ship to them, we will get it there. Now, don't choose outer space, because come on, you're being unrealistic. Other than that, yeah, we ship anywhere in the world for free. As I said before, one code application, easy to apply. 9-inch nap roller, inexpensive. I buy rollers at Family Dollar and all that stuff like that. I don't pay for no expensive rollers. As you can see, no streaking, none of that nonsense, no blotty look to the screen. We've tested it on a black versus black demonstration. Even the screen's ultra dark gunmetal. We've done demonstrations on certified screens. Got a few more coming in. The screen that should be a $7,000 screen, which is a daylight screen. It was able to overpower the screen. Look how dark it is. There's no gunmetal screen right now that's going to match it the same. Then if alone be able to ignore the lights taken in. We put a white sheet of paper against here. Keep in mind, any white or gray screen sitting underneath one of these lamps, these lights, are going to have to be to try to compete with the screen's contrast capability, shifting capability. People try to produce white levels next to it or color levels next to it, and still be able to survive all that light that the screen's making contact with. So yeah, they can do what they're designed to do. Ultra short throw compatible. The screen's fully weatherproof. There's no gunmetal technology right now on the planet that's weatherproof. Not one. I know. I checked. So this gunmetal is weatherproof. Can go outside. Usually when you're dealing with gunmetal screens, you have to have a special projector. Ultra short throws. We had that. We had daylight technology come through here, and we had a special sample sheet for ultra short throws because some of the screens are not compatible because they have a reflective surface, and this possibly can plague the screen's performance by giving it a narrow viewing cone effect, which I showed you in demonstrations. When I turn to the side, screen gets darker, stand in front of it, it gets brighter. It's called a narrow viewing cone effect. So you don't have that issue either. What can you paint it on? What can you think of? This is a cardboard box projection screen with fiberglass panels. Yep. Because we don't touch the walls in here. The walls have a wallpaper kind of print design to them. So I had to figure out how to get a screen in here without touching anything, without putting any holes in anything whatsoever. This is the perfect solution. It's cardboard, and it has those plastic panels. The plastic panel sheets cost us around $48 for 9 panels at around 24 by 36. So there's 4 of these panels all connected in here. It's not one big panel, it's 4 connected together. That's how well this paint can mask lines and everything else. I think that's the same woman that does the black makeup. It is the same woman that does the black makeup. Let's see. Let me pause here for a minute. I had to grab something. I like to walk in front of the screen, especially when stuff is running. I really hate doing that. Yeah, there's no white sheet of paper on it. Paper. Biscuit. Delicious. Oh, sorry, I grabbed some stuff. There we go. Can't express this one enough. Contrast levels must be done. I say this when I say must be done. I'm educating the customer and those people who do this. You have to do these in fully lit environments. It's a contrast level. Contrast levels are tricked when they do them in dark environments because they will fade less. You have to understand, even though you're faking it in your demonstration and you're fooling the people that are watching it, you do know your customer is going to turn lights on. You don't have control over your customers. Your customer literally is going to go into a well-lit environment. He or she's going to turn the lights on, and they're going to get that, well, okay, I see where this is going. And then they'll contact you about it, and the first thing that's going to come out of their mouth, well, it's best to be used in an ambient light controlled environment, because that's what all screens do. They'll use that cop line at the end of the day. No, but that's just how it is. You know, all screens are meant to be used in ambient light controlled environments. No one does them in fully lit environments. That's crazy. Why would they do that? We do. Because I don't want to be in an ambient light controlled environment, especially if I'm in an office. They'll tell you that no one does that. Now, chances are they find us, they'll go back and say, hey, look, I saw this guy called Mr. Bird, Black Series Edition. They're in an office doing this with fully lit environment. What do you think about that? And the first thing they're going to say is, oh, that video is fake. It's not real. Well, got a message to you, buddy. And anyone else bumps into one of these jokers at the end of the day, tell them that Mr. Bird said, I got matching betters. Get them done. Because we're all these, what you say? Get it done. And this is going to be a matching better soon. Contrast level, fully lit environment, bar light, and you have to be in commercial. And meters must max out. So that's why we put the matching betters out. It arms the customer with ammunition. Because they don't know much about projection. That's what they hope for. All you got to tell them is say, hey, look, Mr. Bird's doing so and so and so. How about you do the same thing? I bet you never hear from them again. I guarantee you never hear from them again. If we got people willing to block entire states, return money back to our banking accounts, that clearly shows you right there that they can't back it up. As for anybody else, all you got to do is just mention my name. Just say, Mr. Bird said that if his demonstrations are so fake, how about you complete some of those matching betters? Tell me before I buy anything. Match your picture on those matching better demonstrations. And I guarantee you'll never hear from them again. We're the only ones who put out matching betters. You know why they don't put out a matching better against us? Because they know we can knock it out. That's why. You notice that? No one else on YouTube's putting out matching betters. What are you going to put out? We tested just about everything you could possibly think of. Once you get to a level of absorbing sunlight, I think you've conquered ambient light projection technology. So what could you possibly give to us? That's why you don't see them giving it. We're the ones who give out the matching betters. I think they thought it was impressive that they had a screen next to a window that was a 3x4 size. And they're going, look at all this window light. I literally put a 150-inch screen through a window and the projector was on the opposite side. So if I can do that at 150, why would I be concerned about anyone with a screen next to a window? We do those outside at 250 inches. You know how much light hits a screen at 250 inches? And the projector sits 27 feet from the screen and it's only 4,000 lumens. Do you have any idea how much is left to make contact with the screen at that distance? It isn't much. Some people picked it up in the demonstration when we did with the 250 outside. It was like, gee whiz, what's your projector? Because they thought our projector was like 50,000, something like that. 50,000, 60,000, 70,000 lumen projectors. Because our screen size was massive. I was like, no, that's 4,000 lumens out there. So you have to understand, in that video of the Titan showing off at 250 inches, the projector had to be 27 feet from the screen in order to accomplish that size. At 4,000, it's traveling 27 feet and all that light hitting the screen at roughly 11 feet high and over 20 feet high and able to produce. It was able to produce a snow level so high that if you look in the video, you'll notice that the grass underneath of it started to turn white. That's why people found that video very impressive. So imagine what's left of 4,000 lumens when it travels 27 feet outside to hit a screen at 250 inches. Not compressed, 250 inches. And I can turn to the side and see that screen. There you go. Your light source doesn't even exist at 27 feet at 4,000 lumens outside. But that screen was able to generate it. And the projector in the demonstration, people were like, what'd you pay for your projector? That projector cost me $270. That was it. $270 for a projector. It was 720p. So the entire demonstration outside, it was shot in 720p. Image came up that sharp, that vivid. All you gotta do is go to my YouTube channel and type in 250 inch screen. It'll pull it up. See some beautiful flowers. Biggest concern people have when it comes to biggest concern, the most, is the light in the environment and the screen washing out. That's the first thing that pops up in their head. That's the first thing they suffer through. When they get their projector, the first thing they suffer through is turning the lights and the screen washes out. That's the first thing they go through. First thing I went through. When I first bought my projector, my BenQ MS800, I gotta buy me another one of those too. Turn on the lights, I could turn my lights on and watch the movies and everything, and play on my game and all that stuff, and the screen washed out. It's horrible. I'd say that would be one of the most depressing things I've seen in technology. They didn't look anything like on the box at all, period. I looked at all the pictures and all the demonstrations on it. It wasn't much on the projector as it is. And I thought I was really going to get this amazing giant screen on my wall. So it looked just like my monitors. It looked nothing like it. Yeah, after I jumped in feet first and bought this BenQ projector. So both of my high-end 1080p monitors, I tell them 1080p was at the height, on my gaming PC, and got that image that popped up, those washed out, bland, ugly colors. Man, I was like, wow, like, what am I going to do here? I spent a good amount of money on that 2011 server board to build that PC. And I wasn't going from this to this. This is what it is now. And that turned the lights, it still was bad. I was really, really upset. I wasn't happy. And contacted my buddy. He had a Grey Wolf. That's three at the time. Those screens were $3,000 screens. So we can get you a Grey Wolf because this looks gorgeous on his, man. And I'm like, man, I can't afford $3,000 right now. That's something like $6,000 on a PC. I ain't got that kind of money right now. Not for a while. I've depleted my savings on that bill. So I can't go back to that. And then my monitors are going now because I got rid of them. I got this projector because I thought it was going to do exactly what they said on the box, and that was a freaking lie. Well, I was so mad that day. I was like, I don't know what to do, man. I didn't want to turn my PC on. You spent that much money for a PC, and I can't even turn it on because it doesn't even look right. So then he told me about something about some YouTube paint, and great paint that for free, that was all over the internet. And he sent me the ingredients. I went down to Home Depot because that's where you had to pick it up at. And the guy came back and said, sorry, buddy, you're 5 years too late. They don't make, two of them, they don't make anymore. I'm like, oh my goodness. Like, I'm in the back of my mind already to get ready to sell my projector, at least get one of my monitors back. Because I had two of them. At least trying to get one of them back. Anyone would work, as long as I got to go back to that thing at the end of the day. And I was just about to turn around and walk out the door. Now, if I had walked out that door and sold that projector, none of this would ever exist at all, period. And what would be the outcome of it all? Well, People will continue to sell you crappy paints, no testing, no batch numbers. Other screens would cost you thousands and thousands of dollars, and they still don't do what they're supposed to do. You'll just be spending money for tons of projectors that will pretty much do the exact same thing in every video demonstration, plunged into darkness. No one to even the playing field. But it didn't happen that way, because the Lord spoke to me right there, told me to stop, and I stopped, and he talked to me, and he said, this is what you're going to go pick up. So I prayed on it as I was walking out the door. I really liked the projector. I liked the big screen. It was made bigger than what I had. But I didn't like what it looked like. It was horrible. So he told me what to pick up, and that's what I did. I went up and picked up everything he told me to go get, put it in my basket, and then I went over, paid for it, and on the way back, I was a little nervous. I'm thinking, like, what if it doesn't work? What if I'm going to go back to that white wall again? I was dreading that freaking white wall. Mixed everything together. Lord said, have faith. You got faith or you don't have faith? Which one is it? So upstairs, I mixed the paint together, painted that wall. The first thing I watched was Futurama because of the colors and stuff. And when the colors blew up off that screen, I was like, oh my goodness. It was way better. Way better than what I was looking at when it came to that washed out white wall. Now, I wasn't thinking about selling it. I would keep it for myself. Because I didn't think, anybody would want to buy it. You know what I mean? It's screen paint. Who wants to buy screen paint? Something paint on your wall. Who would buy that? So I would have no intentions on selling it. The Lord had intentions on it, but I didn't think it was worth anything. The Lord wasn't talking to me at times. I was painting the screen. I was glorifying His name, giving Him thanks and praise for blessing me to have that, so I can look at the screen better. And my buddy comes in. We call him Party Boy because he likes to go to clubs all the time. And he looked at me. He's like, "Whoa! I said, where'd you get all this? Where'd you get this?" I said, "Man, the screen." I said, "Like the screen?" I said, "Man, it's beautiful." I said, "It's a screen paint." He said, "Man, you got to sell this." And that's how it started. Just by one thing he said, you should sell this. And I prayed and I said, "Lord, how do I do this?" And the Lord directed me where to go. He's the one that blessed me with all this knowledge and education, how to do this. That same voice that I heard that day at Home Depot, I've been hearing it every single day since then. And that's how we ended up with 429 different formulas on one site and 100 another. And I don't know how many we had under Division 1. Right now, as we're showing this demonstration, we got shifting technology over here. And we got a gamer technology under the desk. The Apex by Gamers done is under the desk right now. So, yeah, it's been endless. It's been endless. Lord has been with us, not only teaching us how to make what we need to make, but also giving us the knowledge and education to understand how to run a business. And I remember sitting there on where we go. I remember on camera, before we got the shifting technology, before we got it, I can go back and show you the video. I remember saying that, you got people out there who said some pretty nasty things about my business and company. They got to a point where they couldn't take down my business, so they attacked my family and my friends. That's what they did, because they were stalking me and carrying on and acting up, because they couldn't basically take a company down, so they thought they used a threatening kind of, strategy. And that didn't go well for them at all, period. But I remember sitting there on camera saying, if I am all these things, may the Lord curse my hand. May He never bless me. May I be thrown out in the street. May we be made a mockery among other people. I said that on camera. If I'm a fake, all these things. And what did we get blessed with? We got blessed with this shifting technology over here that this screen can actually change its contrast levels. We put a bar underneath this screen. This screen is generating a fully lit environment with no problem whatsoever. God does not bless the wicked. You can say what you want. Read through the Bible. Curse yourself if you do it the wrong way. I mean, the wrong way is basically putting things in the Bible that are not supposed to be and believing what you want to believe in. The book is what the book is. God does not bless the hand of the wicked. The devil curses the hand of the wicked. God can curse the hand of the wicked. The devil brings you no blessings. God brings you blessings. God will never, ever bless a man. And never anywhere in the Bible He's ever blessed any man who's done wicked against him. So if I am all these things, and what I say is a lie, and my religion is a lie, may He curse me. But He hasn't. He's blessed her with this technology over here that we don't have anything like it. We have shifting technology, but not on the level of what this stuff can do. So, again, if I'm all these things, and I said, let it be, then why did we just get blessed with the most advanced technology we've ever had? And we're doing this demonstration on this bar light in a fully lit environment. Because I'm not what they say I am. I am a man of God. I started this business and put all things in his name. He's the one who blessed me with these ingredients from day one. So those who have gone out and have tried to convince other people that I am this person, you have cursed yourself. You have attacked a Christian. You have attacked the Lord's blessings. That's what you have done. And things won't get better for you. They'll get far worse for you. Trust me. I know. I did that already. I attacked a Christian one time. I threatened a Christian's life. And man, I tell you, that was the worst month of my life. The worst month of my life. Absolutely. Learn the valuable lesson. Never forget those lessons ever. Those are life lessons. Those are lessons you will never forget. They stay with you forever. They're called life lessons. We all know that. Never forget that ever. It gives you an idea exactly how the Lord protects his people. He does not play around. Let's go over here and I want to get that demonstration with the guy with the blowtorch and the fire or something like that. I'm excited about the gaming technology. I like doing it. Ooh, what's this? Look at this right here. When did we get this? This was a month ago. Yeah, some ultra high contrast level for technology. Oh, we've got to play that on the contrast shifting technology over here. Wow, that's good. That's a good contrast for demonstration. I like demonstrations with a lot of ultra black in it. We're definitely going to do it over here for the shifting technology today. That's a pretty nice bike, but I prefer the dirt bikes. You know why? I'm going off the trail. Down the side of that freaking hill. That's a nice bike, so I like that. That's like that nice contrast. It's beautiful. That was about a month ago they got that in. They haven't done any updates on this for a while, so I was kind of shocked to see it. Oh, man. Got the silver technology coming in. Got new glass containers with those at Elegant Silver. I'm showing that off soon, too. That is going to lean more for people with the Valve or WeMax, those projectors. That's going to lean more in your direction. Now you're not paying $800 for a gray screen. They're going to do jack for you, but match a white screen. It's gotta be hot. Got to be a lot of heat. I guess you're used to it. Gotta be conditioned for it. As I think look at videos like that, like how can you stand on the heat conditioned for it? Used to it. If you go to another country where it's brutally cold out, and you're like, good gracious, how do you people take it out here? Because they're used to it, they're conditioned for it. You're just not conditioned for it. Spend a couple years out there, you're just like them. You'll be conditioned for that cold and that heat. Slow color changer. So this shows our screens against color. Show you that there's no washout, no fade, no discoloration, none of that. You're going to have any problems whatsoever. Because this is one of the demonstrations we do on all our products. They have to be in fully lit environments. And we do this on projectors, eco mode, and the projectors again at a distance throw. These are done in max out environments. Show the screens will wash out or fade. These inside and outside and different caliber projectors. Shows you how much you're missing from your white screen, which is the screen you're going to have, compared to what our technology can upgrade it to. That shows you how much color you're missing. With that bar light over top of the screen, the white screen is having an extremely difficult time trying to absorb it. Let's see. "4K food demonstration." One thing I hate about the wireless mouse, them things don't activate half the time. Like, where the frick is my cursor? Sheesh. Did it just go into timeout or something? Like the cursor went in timeout. That's one thing that bugs me about those things. Get my volume up a little bit here. I gotta get some speakers back here. My speakers are where? Oh, they're back here. Go to our... My filters are at 587. I gotta check what the filters are at 587. Now, yeah, you get filter alerts on these machines, but the filters are easy. They're plastic. I'll show you how to go in the machine and pull them out. They're really easy to do. Wash them down, dry them, stick them back in, and you're done. That's all. I'm gonna check my filters. Ooh, yeah, filters definitely gotta be clean. I'll show you how to do them. It's very easy to do. Let me see. Oh, we're going to volume. Alright, let me see. Oh, yeah. And these projectors have surround sound, bass, mid speakers, all that cool stuff. So yeah, it has bass on these projectors. Put out bass. They put out amazing sound. You gotta hook up to your system. Woo, sound is actually amazing on these machines. $50, people. $50. The lamps, very cheap. Let me see where our sound is on this. Right, that's better. Let's see. Everybody does this one. This is a demonstration. I know that it's a popular one. I'll tell you why. Because they deliberately do this demonstration in a dark environment. That, look, I'm reading contrast. Or they do it like in a somewhat ambient, like controlled environment. Because there's not a lot of heavy black on here. It's on here, but not a lot of heavy black, and their colors push better. Most likely to do it on a standalone. So we like to do these in full lit environments next to a white surface and see exactly how much you're missing versus your projector and your white screen and how much we can upgrade it to. Black background, beta fish. I see people doing this demonstration a lot because we do it all the time. You'll notice that in demonstrations, you'll watch people repeat exactly everything we do in demonstrations because they feel they have the same thing. The problem you have here is that you don't have any light in your environment. Your environment is way too dark. You've heard me mention this on cameras multiple times. The environments are too dark. They're being catered to make the screen look a certain way. Projectors are sitting too close to the screen. Chances are the projectors are calibrated machines. Now you see why people cancel orders around us. We bring your stuff to an environment that's designed to deteriorate the screen at a rapid pace Do you really want to come here? This is kind of environment. This would hurt your reputation of your product. And the reason why they're afraid, because their products are not tested. They've been lying a lot on camera. So you've been hyping something up to be something that it really isn't behind closed doors. But in front of the people, it's a different thing. And if somebody wants to test your stuff and bring it down for proper testing, people will back down in a hot second because they know it doesn't work. I can take my product anywhere I want, even in the courtroom, the back itself. If I can do this here easily, I can do this in the courtroom, no problem. Or we can bring the bar light, because we have to bring the bar. We got a portable bar light we're building. We can take it anywhere we want. It runs off a battery pack. We can connect it right up on the screen. This one runs off a USB, and a USB runs into a cell phone charger. But the one we're designing runs off a battery pack. And the battery pack is a solar unit, so that way we can run it. Oh, I cannot wait to be on site with this thing. Yeah! The next thing we're going to bring in is the halo frame. The halo frame is the entire screen wrapped in this lighting. That's the next one. The next build for our halo system is an actual frame. It has a light system on it, and it connects to the screen. So if you notice the lights we have on the screen over top, you'll notice that they're not behind the screen. They're not on the bridge, so they're pushing this way to give you the fake illusion that there's light hitting the screen. You've got to be careful about that. They'll stick their lights like on the top area to get it so the light pushes out, so to give you the illusion that there's light actually making contact. That light needs to be directly underneath that screen. So we had to build a lip under the screen to put the right light directly on it. It's close right to the edge of the screen. And then it helps even better if you had the lighting in the environment itself at maximum. Because if you turn out the lights in the environment and you put your halo light up there and you go, oh look, we got the same thing. No, you do not. You got to max out the environment with it. And then it helps, if you can, stick some lights in front of that thing. Challenge it. Don't tippy-toe it. Because if you get around somebody like me that tests this stuff is it's not gonna go well. You're gonna have to make sure your stuff is tested. There are millions of my kind, trust me. I've bumped into people just like me. There was a guy, they flew us down to Florida to do this invisible technology with this screen, and this guy was a real hard case. He really was. Like, he wasn't flattered by the stuff that the other guys were seeing. He wasn't flattered by the videos. He couldn't care less about our videos. He wanted to see that product in person. And I liked him. You know why? Because he was just like me. Because he wasn't going to cut any corners or nothing, no slack whatsoever. If it didn't pass, I got my airline tickets and I went home. Walked in there, made that product in a cereal bowl with a plastic spoon, show you how amazing God is. They've been trying for years to get their technology to pick up, their invisible technology to pick up on an angle, because they couldn't get it to read, and they couldn't do it in a fully environment because the screen kept washing out. And they've got tons of these projectors, back, high-end projectors back there. They can't get the screen to work. They fly me out there, they saw me on YouTube, and I go out there with a cereal bowl. That's where I met the marine biologist, the nuclear science. I met science that works with nuclear energy. I met him, some guy. He was a pretty cool guy. But anyway, asked me, they need a Bunsen burner, they need a full lab, whatever I wanted, they would give it to me. I said, no, give me plastic spoon and a cereal bowl. Now, we had to sign an NDA, non-disclosure agreement, of course, and we went in and we made a product. Now, keep in mind, when I make my products, they're not all the same. You know, every time you make a product, it's supposed to be different from another, just in case if someone tries to, if you sell a product, then the other products are not affected. So they all have to be different. And of course, the Lord blesses us with all different products. That's why they all don't look the same. They're weird stuff. The shifting technologies are like one another. But anyway, went there and made it with a cereal bowl and a spoon and mixed it up. And the guy was just looking at me like, man, this is just another gimmick. We're going to have to send this guy home. We're probably calling in to get my airline tickets ready already. So me and my expert down there, we're talking to their friends and stuff. And the guy grabbed the paint spray and he sprayed the screen in. And they didn't realize that the lights were still on. It hit that projector screen, boom, blew up. They're walking around looking at it on every corner. That thing is picking up all the way around. Because that's amazing God is at the end of the day. God's not going to sit there and give you a blessing and they're going to have you made a fool of Have him make him look like a fool, and make yourself look like a fool. We ain't gonna have that. He gonna go down and represent. That's what we did. We went down with the Lord and we represented. So when that guy came out of the office, he was staring at it, and he walked around the screen. It's like, what's this? Who's this? Whose stuff is this? Because he didn't even talk to me when I saw him. He came in. He said, "That's the guy you gotta get the contract from. That's the one you gotta get it from." So he said, "Who?" Because he thought it was a waste of time. Like everybody else, it was a waste of time. He didn't get no time of day. Whose stuff is this? Whose stuff is this? That's his stuff? That's yours? Walked over, and he was looking at it up and down. He went to the corner. He went to the side. He looked at it again, took a flashlight and put it through the screen and went out the other end. And the image wouldn't push the glare through. It only pushed out our image. He was just looking at it like, and the guy was like, "Did you notice the lights are on?" He said, "The lights are on?" Because the lights were all on. And that's when it was firing up. Walked over, shook my hand, and said, "You got a contract." God came down there to represent. When we go, anywhere we go, any place we go with any kind of technology, anything we engineer, we go with God. He doesn't bring us in areas and environments like this and make us look like fools. He brings this environment for us to represent who he is. And we basically, from bar up, right from the door, I don't care if the devil tells me, "Oh, don't say it because you'll lose your contract. Don't say it because you'll embarrass yourself." No, we let them know who we are. We're Christians. We serve our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. All the technology you see before you comes from him. Don't give us the glory. We don't want it. Give it to him. Because this is where it comes from. Yep, we give God glory for all things. All things. Everything. Not just technology, everything. My life, my world, my cat, everything. All of it. All glory goes to God. I don't want any of it. The fact that I get to be a servant, the fact that I get to work on this technology every single day, the fact that I get to hear his voice in my head, speak to me, talk to me. I can be it's not even about technology all the time. I'll be sitting there and working on something, and the Lord will come in and talk to me. And I'm sitting up here years down the line. I was developing great technology. I'm sitting here with this dark, amazing technology in the environments that I never thought that I would sit in. And he still has big plans for us. He has other things he's working on. Years from now, I'll be sitting in some massive office building. It'll be ours, and we'll be running this massive company. And I'll be like, wow, remember when I was sitting here, and I was there, and I was over here, and the Lord put me here and here. That's why I said when people saw us in the garage and thought, "Oh, he fell. Christians don't fall. If a Christian falls off something, he hits the ground, he gets right back up. He will be stronger than what he was before he fell off that building. I guarantee you. God takes care of his people. So for those people who mocked us and thought that, oh, we had to be in that situation, we didn't have to be in that situation. I chose to be in that situation. And out of that environment, what did we get? FLE technology, which you're looking at right now. Shifting technology, FLE technology. We go to a trade show, this thing's going to light up. All our investors, well, yeah, we're going to have a lot of investors because they're going to make a lot of money off this technology. Customers, well, no more expensive projectors, no more nonsense of ambient light environments and all that other crazy nonsense you have to go through, expensive machines and calibrate and blah, 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 blah. You don't have to go through that anymore. And those who try to curse us, try to destroy us, and try to bring my company down, well, you're looking at your own demise right now. Everything you tried, everything you have tried, and we can do this. And they have tried everything in the book. Try to intimidate my family, try to threaten me, try to threaten my cat. Everything they tried, and God saw everything you did. Everything. You know, everything you did is written in the book of life. You know what the book of life is, right? That's a book that's held back that when you die, these are things you have to answer for. Everything is written in that book of life. Unless you get baptized and get saved and give your life to Jesus, other than that, you're going to answer for all that. Everything you've done. I told you about life and how it works. Everybody has to pay. No one in this world gets away with anything. Either you will pay on this earth with man, or you will pay in the next life with God. Either way, you have to pay. I'd rather pay any day here, 100%. At least over here, I got a chance of getting saved, getting my sins washed away, becoming a new man of God. Or, the worst part of it all, you pop up over there because you're no longer here. That means that no more salvation, no way to be saved, and you'll suffer the worst consequences of all, to burn in the lake of fire with the devil himself for eternity. I'm happy to be saved. I'm happy to get the ability to serve my Lord every single day. And I'm blessed to have this amazing technology. I can't believe we have this. We're in a commercial environment. It's forgetting. We've done these lights before, but not commercial. We're in commercial. It's 10 times more lighting in this environment. It's such more of a challenge for our technology. And then to beat us with a bar light across the screen? That's insane. I love it. All right, people. I'm happy. I'm giddy. Super giddy. More giddier than a girl with a brand new dress. Awesome. Giddy. How's it go within the day, Taco? It goes, I'm more giddier than a girl with a brand new dress, and that's a whole lot of giddy. Yes, a lot of giddy. My Lord has amazing stuff. The gamer paint is going to be absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait. My Lord gave me the ingredients on that. Oh my goodness, it's going to be beautiful. I can't wait to get mine done. Can't wait to get mine done. I don't even know what I'm going to play first. All right. First things, okay, we did first things first. I got to go back over here. We'd like to thank our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, for blessing us with amazing technology. If it wasn't for him, none of this would ever exist. Thank you all for coming out and watching the video demonstrations. We are planning to do so much more with this technology we're blessed to have, to make things more easier, more affordable, and making sure you get the best from your home theater experience. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you for your time, and God bless.